The universe is speaking to you all the time, but are you paying attention, or are you choosing to ignore it? Every moment, your reality reflects back to you the energy you're carrying, the beliefs you hold, and the focus of your thoughts. This reflection isn't random or arbitrary. It's a feedback system designed to guide you toward alignment with your true potential. The question is whether you're noticing the guidance or brushing it off as coincidence. Your reality acts as a mirror, showing you the patterns and circumstances that resonate with your inner state. If you're experiencing harmony, abundance, and ease, it's a sign that your energy is aligned with those outcomes. On the other hand, if life feels chaotic, stuck, or repetitive, that, too, is communication. The universe is holding up a mirror to help you see what needs attention, adjustment, or release. These patterns often show up in unexpected ways. You might notice recurring themes in your relationships, career, or personal growth. Situations that seem to follow you no matter how much you try to move past them. This isn't punishment or bad luck. It's the universe's way of saying, look here, there's something to learn or shift before you can move forward. The messages are subtle but consistent, waiting for you to tune in and decode them. When you start to view your reality as feedback, it transforms the way you interact with life. Challenges become opportunities to reassess, reflect, and realign. A delay might not be a roadblock but a sign to pause and reconsider your approach. An unexpected detour might be guiding you toward a better path. The universe is constantly speaking through these moments, offering you clues to create greater alignment and flow. This perspective invites curiosity. Instead of feeling frustrated by what's happening around you, you begin to ask questions. What is this trying to show me? What belief or habit is being reflected here? How can I align more fully with the outcomes I desire? These questions don't always yield immediate answers, but the act of asking opens you up to awareness. The more you engage with your reality as a conversation, the clearer the messages become. The beauty of this process is its consistency. No matter where you are in life, the universe is always communicating, adjusting, mirroring, and guiding. It doesn't require special skills or profound spiritual insight to hear it. All it takes is a willingness to look at your reality with fresh eyes and an open heart. The signs, patterns, and reflections are already there. The first step is simply choosing to notice them. When you begin to pay attention, you realize that life isn't random. It's deeply intentional. Your reality isn't just a series of events. It's a dialogue between you and the universe. And the more you listen, the more aligned and purposeful your journey becomes. Your reality isn't just a collection of random circumstances. It's a direct reflection of your energy, beliefs, and focus. The universe speaks to you through your experiences, using them to communicate what's working and what isn't. Every interaction, every challenge, every success, and even every frustration carries a message. It's all feedback, designed to guide you toward greater alignment and fulfillment. If your energy is rooted in confidence, positivity, and trust, you'll notice opportunities, connections, and synchronicities that align with those qualities. But if you're stuck in doubt, fear, or resistance, you'll encounter repeated obstacles, strained relationships, or a feeling of stagnation. The universe isn't punishing or rewarding you. It's simply responding to what you're projecting and showing you where adjustments might be needed. Challenges and patterns are especially powerful forms of communication. Have you ever noticed the same types of situations or problems appearing over and over again? Maybe it's a string of difficult relationships, recurring financial struggles, or a sense of always being almost there, but never quite reaching your goal. These patterns aren't coincidental, they're feedback loops. The universe is saying, pay attention to this. There's something here you need to address or shift. Ignoring these signals doesn't make them go away. It often makes them louder. This feedback isn't limited to negative experiences. The universe also communicates through moments of flow, joy, and ease. When something feels effortlessly aligned, like meeting the right person at the right time or finding an unexpected opportunity, it's a sign that your energy is in harmony with your desires. These moments of alignment aren't flukes. They're confirmation that you're on the right path. The more you notice and appreciate them, the more frequently they appear. One of the most fascinating aspects of this process is how the universe adjusts in real time. It's not static or rigid. It responds dynamically to your energy and choices. If you shift your focus from lack to gratitude, for example, you'll notice your reality beginning to reflect that shift. Small changes in your internal state create ripples in your external world, opening doors that seemed closed and dissolving obstacles that once felt insurmountable. The key to hearing the universe through your reality is awareness. When you stop viewing your experiences as random or meaningless, you start to see the patterns and messages woven into your daily life. A challenge might become an invitation to grow. A delay might reveal an opportunity to prepare, and even a setback might point you toward a better direction. The universe is always communicating. It's simply a matter of tuning in and interpreting the messages with curiosity rather than judgment. Your reality isn't fixed. It's a dynamic, ever-evolving conversation between you and the universe. The more you engage with it as feedback, the more empowered you become to make changes that bring you into greater alignment. Life stops feeling like something that happens to you and starts feeling like a co-creative journey where every experience has meaning and purpose. When you embrace this perspective, you realize the universe isn't distant or silent. It's been speaking to you all along. While the universe speaks to you through your external reality, it also communicates in a quieter, more personal way through your intuition. Intuition is often described as a whisper, a subtle, almost imperceptible voice that seems to arise from within. But that whisper isn't random. It's the universe speaking directly to you, offering guidance that bypasses logic and taps into a deeper wisdom. While your reality provides external feedback, intuition is your internal guidance system, a direct line to the answers you seek. It's the nudge that tells you to take a chance, the gut feeling that warns you away from something, or the sudden idea that feels too perfect to ignore. What makes intuition so powerful is that it operates beyond the conscious mind. It doesn't rely on analysis or reasoning, yet it often knows what's right long before your rational mind catches up. Intuition is the universe's way of cutting through the noise, pointing you toward alignment and flow without needing detailed explanations. But because it's quiet, it's easy to overlook. Unlike fear, doubt, or overthinking, which can scream for your attention, intuition speaks in calm, steady tones. It doesn't demand, it invites. You've probably experienced this before, even if you didn't realize it at the time. Perhaps you felt an inexplicable pull to take a different route home, only to discover it saved you from an hours-long traffic jam. Or maybe you had a sudden, strong feeling to call someone, and that conversation led to an unexpected opportunity. These moments aren't coincidences. They're examples of intuition at work. The more you pay attention to these subtle cues, the stronger and clearer they become. Yet, most people ignore their intuition. It's not because they don't have it. It's because the modern world has conditioned us to prioritize logic and external validation over inner knowing. Fear and doubt, in particular, tend to drown out intuition. You might feel a nudge to take a bold step, but almost immediately, your mind might flood with what-ifs and reasons why it's not practical or safe. Intuition doesn't argue with you. It simply fades into the background, waiting for you to quiet the noise and return to it. Trusting your intuition requires a leap of faith. It asks you to listen to that quiet inner voice, even when it doesn't make immediate sense or when it challenges your comfort zone. But when you do trust it, you'll notice how effortlessly it aligns you with the flow of life. Acting on intuition often leads to synchronicities, those moments where everything seems to click into place. It's as though the universe rewards your trust by opening doors you didn't even know existed. The beauty of intuition is that it's always available. It doesn't require you to have all the answers or even know the full picture. All it asks is that you listen and take the next small step it suggests. Whether it's a fleeting thought, a quiet feeling, or a persistent nudge, intuition is there to guide you toward alignment. And the more you act on it, the more clearly and frequently it speaks. Ultimately, Intuition is one of the most profound ways the universe communicates with you. It's a reminder that you're never navigating life alone. There's always a guiding presence, gently steering you toward your highest potential. When you trust and follow this inner wisdom, you step into a state of flow where life feels less like a struggle and more like a co-creative dance. The universe isn't just speaking through your reality. It's whispering through your intuition, waiting for you to listen. Despite the universe constantly communicating with us, through both external reality and the quiet guidance of intuition, many of us fail to recognize or act on these messages. It's not that the signs aren't there. It's that we've grown accustomed to ignoring them. Whether it's due to distractions, fear, or deeply ingrained resistance, these signals often go unnoticed, leaving us feeling disconnected from the flow of life. Understanding why this happens is the first step to breaking the cycle and tuning back into the guidance that's always available. One of the biggest barriers to hearing the universe is the sheer volume of distractions in modern life. Our world is filled with endless streams of information, notifications, and obligations, all competing for our attention. In this constant noise, it becomes nearly impossible to notice the subtle signs or intuitive nudges that are trying to guide us. The universe doesn't shout, it whispers. But when your mind is busy jumping from task to task, those whispers are drowned out. The signs are still there, but they're buried beneath the clutter of daily life. Fear is another powerful reason we ignore the universe's messages. Intuition often asks us to step into the unknown, to take actions that feel risky or uncomfortable. It might nudge you toward a new opportunity, but fear steps in with questions like, what if I fail? What if I'm wrong? What if this doesn't work out? These doubts can be so loud that they override the quiet confidence of intuition. And because fear thrives on certainty, it keeps you clinging to the familiar, even when the universe is signaling that it's time to move forward. Resistance is closely tied to fear, but operates in a more subtle way. It's the part of you that holds on to old beliefs, habits, or patterns, even when they no longer serve you. The universe might be reflecting back a need for change through recurring challenges or stagnant situations, but resistance keeps you stuck. It convinces you that staying the same is safer than evolving, even as you feel the growing discomfort of misalignment. This resistance isn't always conscious. It often operates in the background, quietly sabotaging your ability to act on the messages you're receiving. Misinterpretation also plays a significant role. Many people see challenges as obstacles rather than opportunities. When something doesn't go as planned, it's easy to fall into frustration or self-pity, assuming life is working against you. But in reality, these challenges are often messages, pointing you toward growth, realignment, or a better path. By dismissing them as mere setbacks, you miss the deeper guidance they contain. The universe isn't trying to stop you. It's trying to redirect you towards something more aligned with your highest good. The good news is that once you recognize these barriers, you can begin to move past them. Distractions can be managed by creating intentional moments of stillness. Fear can be softened by trusting that the universe has your back. Resistance can be unraveled by questioning old beliefs and being open to new possibilities. And challenges can be reframed as opportunities to learn, pivot, and grow. The universe never stops communicating. It's we who tune out. By understanding why this happens, you can make a conscious choice to listen, to quiet the noise, and to trust in the subtle but powerful guidance that's always there. When you do, you'll find that the signs you once ignored start to stand out, and life begins to flow in ways you never imagined. The universe is always speaking, but the key to truly benefiting from its guidance is learning how to recognize and respond to its messages. This requires a shift in how you view your experiences, a willingness to create space for clarity, and the courage to trust what you feel. When you approach life with this awareness, even the most ordinary moments can become profound opportunities for alignment. The first step is to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing your reality as a series of random events, begin to view it as intentional feedback. Everything you encounter, whether it's a moment of joy, a persistent challenge, or a sudden change, is a reflection of the energy you're projecting. This isn't about blame or judgment, it's about awareness. What is your reality showing you? Are there patterns asking for your attention? Are you being guided to adjust your focus, release a limiting belief, or embrace a new direction? When you start to see your experiences as a dialogue with the universe, you become an active participant in your journey rather than a passive observer. Cultivating stillness is another essential practice. In the rush and noise of daily life, it's easy to miss the subtle nudges of intuition and the gentle signs the universe sends your way. Stillness allows you to step out of the mental chatter and connect with the deeper wisdom within you. This doesn't mean you need hours of meditation or solitude. Sometimes, just a few moments of mindful breathing or quiet reflection can create the clarity you need. In these moments of stillness, you're better able to hear the whispers of your intuition, notice the patterns in your reality, and feel the alignment or misalignment of your current path. Trust is what bridges recognition and action. It's one thing to notice a sign or feel an intuitive nudge, but it's another to act on it. Trusting the messages from the universe requires you to let go of the need for certainty and embrace the unknown. This can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if the guidance you're receiving challenges your current plans or pushes you outside your comfort zone. But the more you trust and act on these messages, the more you'll notice how they lead to synchronicities and alignment. Each time you follow your intuition, you strengthen your connection to it, making it easier to recognize and trust in the future. Challenges, too, hold a special kind of guidance. It's natural to feel frustrated or disheartened when things don't go as planned, but these moments are often where the most profound lessons and redirections occur. When you embrace challenges as part of the universe's guidance, you open yourself to growth and transformation. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What is this teaching me?" Or, "How is this redirecting me towards something better?" This shift in perspective allows you to navigate obstacles with grace and curiosity, turning them into stepping stones toward alignment. Recognizing and responding to the universe's messages isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about being open to seeing what's in front of you, trusting your inner guidance, and taking intentional steps forward. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. Over time, you'll notice how life begins to flow more smoothly, how synchronicities appear more frequently, and how even the most challenging moments start to feel like part of a bigger, meaningful plan. The universe is always communicating, and its messages are always for your highest good. By shifting your perspective, cultivating stillness, trusting your intuition, and embracing challenges, you align yourself with that guidance. And when you do, you'll find that life no longer feels like a series of disconnected events, but a beautifully orchestrated journey toward your greatest potential. As we come to the conclusion, let's reflect on the profound ways the universe is constantly guiding you. The universe is speaking to you constantly, through your reality, your intuition, and the subtle signs that surround you. It's not a question of whether the guidance exists, but whether you're willing to pay attention. Every experience, from moments of joy to the most challenging obstacles, carries a message meant to guide you toward alignment, growth, and fulfillment. When you begin to see your reality as feedback rather than a series of random events, you step into a position of empowerment. Instead of feeling like life is happening to you, you realize it's happening for you. Challenges aren't punishments. They're opportunities to shift your perspective, adjust your energy, and align more deeply with your true path. The same goes for intuition. Those quiet nudges and gut feelings are your inner guidance system, helping you navigate life in ways your conscious mind can't always comprehend. The truth is, the universe isn't separate from you. You're a co-creator in this process, and the energy you bring to the table shapes the guidance you receive. When you approach life with curiosity, openness, and trust, the messages become clearer. You start to notice synchronicities, patterns, and signs that you might have overlooked before. And the more you respond to these messages, the more aligned your journey becomes. But this process isn't about perfection. You're not expected to always understand or act immediately on the universe's guidance. Sometimes, the messages might feel confusing, or even uncomfortable. That's okay. Growth happens in the moments when you're willing to explore, reflect, and take small, intentional steps forward. Even when you miss a sign or resist a nudge, the universe doesn't stop communicating. It patiently continues to guide you, waiting for you to tune back in. The beauty of listening to the universe is how it transforms your relationship with life itself. You stop seeing challenges as obstacles and start viewing them as opportunities to realign. You begin to trust that the delays, detours, and even the setbacks are all part of a bigger picture. And in that trust, you discover a sense of peace and flow that allows you to move forward with confidence and ease. As you move forward, remember this: the universe is always working in your favor. Its messages are never meant to harm or mislead you. They're there to help you step into the best version of yourself. By quieting the noise, trusting your intuition, and embracing your reality as feedback, you open yourself to the wisdom and guidance that's always available. The answers you've been searching for aren't hidden. They've been with you all along, waiting for you to notice them. The universe speaks, but it's up to you to listen. When you do, you'll find that life becomes less about struggle and more about co-creation. The journey isn't about chasing something outside of yourself. It's about realizing that everything you need has been within you all along. Trust, align, and let the universe guide you toward the extraordinary life that's waiting for you.